Hello, it's Howard Vale, and with me today is Nick Wilson from Wilson's Life. Hello, Nick. You're a personal development coach.
I am, yes.
What does Wilson's Life offer to people?
I help people to understand themselves. Especially if you're a customer-facing role, and we all know people buy from people anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're networking, you understand the value of networking. How do you build that rapport with other people? And it's not until you get a true understanding of yourself and what your values are and where you're coming from and what your beliefs are that you can understand other people. And to really gain the best out of relationships, we need to have alignment with one another. And you only get true alignment once you know your values and you know their values.
Yeah.
And, if you get, and then you get that right mix, and then you either have a really good relationship with other suppliers, or obviously from a sales point of view, you can really understand where your prospective client is coming from, what their requirements are, what they want, how they want to be spoken to, whether you do the hard sale, the soft sale, and then once you understand all that, you can really, what direction to come into, and where to come from to gain that sale, and that's what it's all about. So
you sort of coach people in dealing with other people in their businesses and give them direction.
Absolutely, whether it's in their personal life or whether in business, I don't, these categories they don't really matter. At the end of the day, it comes down to who you are, and you really need to understand that and have a clear, concise idea of what direction you want to head in. And then it's merely a point of understanding other people, but the process and how you go about it, and that's where I help, and I make sure that people get the most out of themselves.
Yeah. So do you see your role as a facilitator?
Yeah, you can say that, yeah.
In that, from what you're telling me, is that it's all within them, and using your skills, you sort of draw it out.
Yeah, I use various tools and techniques. Like I'm a NLP practitioner, neuro-linguistic programming, so I use various tools and techniques, and my experience from the army and from running my own business, I use these and put them all together and in the right way to help people gain the best from. And everyone can do and achieve anything they want to. They just need to put their mind to it.
It's a mindset, isn't it? So it's a complete mindset.
Exactly.
Any sort of tips you can give to people?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's a good one. What tolerations have you got in your life? What frustrations that are really clogging your mind? And these frustrations, they sap our energy and they make us feel down. So write them all down and then just pick one and write down an action that you're going to do. So you're going to tick that one off. You're going to sort this frustration out, and you're going to do it by the end of play today. Okay, so write them down and pick one that you're going to sort out. I'll give you one more.
Go on then.
Identify your true values. Okay, everyone go, yeah, I've got values. Well, what are they? List them specifically. And it's not until you sit there with pen and paper to write them down. Then you go, identify what your true values are.
I think that's excellent. And how can people get hold of you?
You can go on my website, www.wilsonslife.co.uk. You can email me on inspireme@wilsonslife.co.uk, or you can get me on Facebook or LinkedIn, or you can ring me on 01295 722 884. Give us a ring or drop me an email, and book your complimentary consultation with myself as soon as possible.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.